Tonight, 2017 is shaping up to be worse than 2016, but at least we've traded out creepy clowns for punching Nazis. And in a world of alternative facts, maybe we'll have an alternative president. Tonight on Fairly Unbalanced.
I'm ANDRIANOPOULOS. Alternative fact, I have a proceeding hairline.
Hello, my name is Laura High. Alternative fact, Hallmark commercials do not make me cry.
I'm Mike Sauce. Alternative fact, I never go to the Taco Bell that's under my apartment.
Trump has been busy presidenting.
So much has happened since the inauguration, and so much more is going to happen by the time we put up this episode.
By the time this airs, this episode will be irrelevant.
Just like the Democrats' opinions.
We're going to do a quick recap of everything that's happened.
But like Lost, it's impossible to explain everything.
The Democrats have been hammering the nominees, but they don't have any power, like a newly vegan teenager at the dinner table. Well, Kevin, you've made some excellent points, but Mom made roast beef, so that's what we're having.
But the problem is, the Democrats cannot stop this shit avalanche from hitting the American public. Because when Obama's nominees were having trouble, they changed the rules from being 60 Senate votes to only being a simple majority to pass.
And unfortunately for the nation's school children, the GOP majority is very simple.
Betsy DeVos was as unprepared for her hearing as I was for the SATs. The difference is, she still gets to be the Secretary of Education, and I had to go to my safety school.
Even if DeVos gets denied, her replacement is going to be just as shitty because Donald Trump is just going to pull a Time Warner Cable. That's right, Time Warner Cable. You're never going to be fucking Spectrum to me. You're always going to be piece of shit Time Warner Cable.
Watching Carson and DeVos, I felt like I was watching grade schoolers BS their way through a book report in which they did not do the reading.
Huckleberry Finn, in the adventures of Huckleberry Finn, went on a lot of adventures. He got into some troubles and had to get out of them. It was written by Mark Twain, who was known for his writing.
Watching Ben Carson, the twins he separated must be turning to their parents saying, "You let that guy operate on us?"
We have to do better for the urban youth. We have to give them affordable housing and luggage. Oh, my luggage.
Trump is still insisting on his idea that Mexico will pay for the wall, the way OJ is still looking for the real killer.
Trump's great idea for paying for his wall is a 20% tax on Mexican imports, also known as a trade tariff. And those have worked out so well in the past. Just ask your great-grandparents who lived through the Great Depression.
The country which makes the goods doesn't pay the tax. You do. It sounds like he's taxing Mexico, but he's just raising the price of your happy hour margarita.
I know how we can get Mexico to pay for the wall. Just cover it with ads for Mexican products. Just imagine. This mile of concrete xenophobia is brought to you by Jose Cuervo.
We'll probably have to defund NASA to pay for the wall, so we'll never know if it can be seen from space.
The silver lining of this wall is that there's going to be some unbelievably beautifully deep theater work done at liberal arts colleges.
Walls. Separation.
Anxiety. Depression.
Great Depression.
America was never great.
Trump has given a spot in the National Security Council to his chief strategist, Steve Bannon. Bannon is formerly of Breitbart News, Goldman Sachs, and Hydra.
Steve Bannon looks like a cum stain on a porn couch that was granted its wish to be human.
Steve Bannon is now on the National Security Council, and we've obtained special footage of his first meeting.
Utawapa Juvenka, ho 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 ho.
I don't know what the big deal is. I think it's a great idea for Trump to start a Muslim band.
The Syrian Fugees.
John Bin Jovi.
Frankie Goes to Mecca.
Megadeth to America.
Rask Al Flats.
Judas Imam.
The Red Hot Falafel Wraps.
The Everly Brotherhood.
Cover Up Blondie.
Jimmy Eat World, but no pork.
Cypress Halal.
Ramadan McLean.
Pray in One Direction.
Please like and subscribe. It's the only way we feel love.
Like, subscribe, unsubscribe and resubscribe, desubscribe and 3-subscribe. 1 fish, 2 subscribe, 3 fish from subscribe.
Please like and subscribe so I don't feel like I'm letting down my dead mother.